Duel Links starts with an overwhelming amount of information, so let's make it less intimidating. Cards come from gems, and gems come from single-player content, so you'll have to engage with these systems. Mokuba's Mission Bingo gets you a copy of Enemy Controller, but it requires opening packs. Start with Energy of Giga Rays. Your goal is 3 copies of White Princess, a low-rarity staple. Along the way, you get Kleehort cards, the most versatile deck for completing the various stage missions in the game. Other good boxes to open include Photon of Galaxy for low-rank Xyz monsters, Heart of Xyz for high-rank ones, and Future Circuit for Links. Sometimes, old packs will go on sale for 25 gems instead of 50. Use that time to grab Forbidden Chalice and Forbidden Lance. You'll also have some Dream Tickets, which let you handpick UR and SR cards to add to your collection. Use UR tickets on Book of Moon, followed by back row removal. SR tickets have fewer staples and can be used on deck-specific cards, with the most meta pick being Orchest Harp Horror. Regular, non-Dream UR and SR tickets include character awards that are used for missions, but also a few archetype-defining cards you can't get anywhere else. Luckily, these tickets are in decent supply, so don't stress too much. Character unlock tickets let you bypass unlock requirements for characters, and I used mine on Bastion, Scud, and Jaden/Yubel. The card trader is a useful tool for new players. Most of the cards are bad, but when it comes to completing stage missions, both the rotating and standard inventories have cards that will help out. Next, let's cover stage missions. Winning during the opponent's turn can be accomplished by baiting an attack with Clipper Launch or White Princess behind it. When you need to deal effect damage, rely on Odd Eye's Advanced Dragon and Earthbound Immortal Asla Pisu. Start by getting DM World to at least stage 14 to unlock level 30 duelists at the gate, a requirement for almost every character unlocked in the game. If you have any difficulty with things, focus on other worlds afterwards and come back after your collection gets rounded out. If you find it smooth sailing though, keep going until stage 26 to get level 40 gate duelists and the maximum 10 standard duelists in the overworld. Moving on to D-Sod World, the only challenge here is unlocking Yugi. You need to get Kaiba to level 30 for Deep Eye's White Dragon, and multiple other characters require Yugi to unlock them. GX World has several tedious character missions. Cyrus requires Thunder Giant, but Clayman is a level 21 unlock. Then, you also need to have Jaden win a game with only warriors to get the Generation of Heroes lifetime mission skill, which will then put Thunder Giant in your extra deck for you. Sartorius requires a copy of Armed Dragon level 7 from the card trader, but Armed Dragon level 5 is once again a level 21 unlock. Sane requires Parapsychoid, an SR gate drop from Cyrus, and you also need to summon Rainbow Dragon. Jessie has a skill that puts all of the crystal beasts into your deck, so make sure to use Jar of Greed and Kleehort Disc to thin it out. Otherwise, Zane will deck out before you draw all 7 of your crystal beasts. Lastly, Axel requires 3000 points of effect damage in one game, and I found Flame Wingman to be more effective than the usual burn cards here. 5D's World is smooth sailing, but sometimes you'll need to summon a Shooting Star Dragon. You have a ton of level 1 tuners, but not many good options to combine them with. I ended up using Dotscaper. Sail is a piece of cake, and the only tricky part of range is banishing the opponent's cards. I used Card Ejector from Jaden's starter deck to get that one done. If the opponent is low on life and you have a high attack monster on board, they will set monsters instead of attacking the Card Ejector, letting you banish cards over multiple turns. We saved the worst for last, Arc V. Several missions require performing multiple synchro summons, so don't bother until you've spent time in 5D's World to collect tuners. The worst mission though is at stage 14. You need to summon Bloom Diva, but the skill doesn't give you any Melodious Maestro monsters, and you can't find them in gate drops, level up rewards, or even at the card trader. To avoid spending gems, you need to head back to DM World, unlock Odeon, and get into level 25 for Temple of Kings and Mystical Beast of Circuit. Those are all of the tricky things that came up during my personal new player experience, so you should be prepared for a happy and successful speed duel career. Check out Duel Links meta for up-to-date information about the best decks, and look around for a community to discuss the game with. After all, experiences are best when shared. At the end of the month this guide is published, we're also getting Rush Duels, which I plan to cover on this channel.